Hey guys, welcome back to Uproot and Sprout. I'm Kiara Naomi. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for your support and for your love. Today's topic, guys, is going to be on love. So it is the holiday season. If you do celebrate the holidays, and if you don't, this video is still for you. I don't celebrate holidays, but I feel called to make this video. I don't celebrate just because I find freedom in that. I find freedom in not celebrating, and for my own personal reasons. So let's get to it. So we're going to talk about love. During this time that so many people are going to be gathered together, during this time when there are going to be so many people that are alone, let's embody and put out love. Let's embody love. Let's send that love energy out. Let's be love, right? After all, we were born out of love, to be loved. So let's embody it and let's give it out during this season. And if you can, throughout the rest of your life, okay? So I want to talk about love in the sense of letting people just live. Letting individuals just be. And if something about a person bothers you, doesn't align with you, doesn't sit well with you, annoys you, angers you, brings something out in you, do one of two things or both. Look in the mirror and see what is it of that person that is bothering me? Is it something that maybe I lack? Is it something maybe that I am jealous of? Is it something maybe that I need to grow, an area that I need to grow in? What is it? What is it? Do I act like that person? And I'm just seeing it in that person and I don't like it. What is it? Because there's a lesson in that. There's something you're supposed to get out of when you come across someone that doesn't sit well with you. There's a lesson there. And if there isn't, and you guys simply just are not aligned, then just walk away politely. Just go your separate ways. You don't need to be in someone's energetic field, energetic space, in someone's face. You don't need to be in somebody's face because you guys are family, because you guys were friends and you're trying to stick to this bond. Like, no. If you're not aligned, you're not aligned, you're not aligned. Accept it and go on and live your life and be happy. Because that's just gonna generate unhappiness, resentment, frustration. And it's not fair to either party. And you guys are both not worth it to put yourselves through that. You're worth way more, is what I'm trying to say. You're worth way more. You're not worth the negativity, right? Your worth is to find the positive and to be surrounded by positivity and good energy. Good energy. So do one of those two things. Either see what is it that I'm not sitting well with this person, or like maybe it's something in me, or maybe you guys just aren't aligned. You guys just aren't supposed to be in each other's lives, and go your separate way and live your life. Accept people for who they are, where they are, and how they want to be. It is their life. It is their birthright to choose what they want to do. Their birthright is to be free, rich in every aspect of life, abundant, but if they choose to be otherwise or be whatever it is, and if they choose that, great. But let people live. When you're around your family, when you're around your friends throughout the season and your dinners and stuff, think about that. When you see someone, maybe say something nice if you see that they're going through it. Give love. It's in you. Give love. Show compassion. It's gonna bring the energy in that household, wherever you guys are in the environment. It's going to change the environment and make it welcoming. You guys, we have to learn to love each other and accept each other. The root to it all is loving yourself first, so that you can be able to then generate that love out into the world for the rest of humanity and those who surround you. Love, love, love. That is what's going to save you from you and save all of humanity. It's loving yourself, finding your self-worth, your self-respect, your purpose, creating boundaries to keep out the weeds and allow the roses to rise and flourish. So many more people are waking up to this. And it's called the new earth. It's being created as we speak. So join that community that is creating the new earth. Be a part of it. It's beautiful. It's the foundation is love, community, communion, togetherness, individuality, acceptiveness. Is that a word? Transparency, authenticity, freedom. That's what the new earth is. That foundation is love. Start in your homes today. Start with yourself and go into that celebration happy, fulfilled emotionally, ready to give love, to show love, to be love. And that could just be you being there, period, just showing up. And that's it. And that could be if someone says something nasty or someone looks at you a certain way, just pretend it didn't happen. Look the other way. Why feed into it? It didn't happen. That's not a part of your world. That does not align with me. That has nothing to do with me. Like, it has nothing to do with you. Nothing. You don't even care. It doesn't exist. It didn't happen. And you continue to be happy, to laugh, and enjoy your life. Enjoy your day and your celebration. And hopefully that person will come around. And if they don't, well, at least you allowed them to be themselves and express themselves, right? In whatever which way they wanted to. But you stand in love. You keep your boundaries up. You respect yourself. Because you don't see God coming down here. I mean, come on. Standing up to this and that. No. What he does is create people like you and me to show proof of his existence. To show proof of what reality actually is. And that is love. That is joy. That is emotional fulfillment. Happiness. Abundance in every aspect of life. And the way that you attract all of that, is through love. Genuine love. Good intentions from your heart, real, authentic love. And if you find it hard to create out of a space of love, if you find it hard to live and be out of a space of love, if you find it hard to speak out of a space of love, or act or respond out of a space of love, then I encourage you, I urge you to look within and start healing. I urge you. That is where it's going to start. It's going to start in the bottom. It's going to start in darkness. It's going to start in your shadow. It's going to start in uncomfortableness, all of that. That's where it's going to start. But I have a secret. It starts there, but it don't stay there. It don't stay there. It doesn't stay there. It only goes up, up, and up, and up. Like, that's it. And it don't stay stuck. It just goes up and up and up and up. All the way up. And that doesn't mean that you won't have trials and tribulations and periods of growth that are uncomfortable. Yes, you will, but you'll have the tools, the knowledge to go through those trials and tribulations with wisdom, without being cut or affected in a way to where you are now have to operate out of a low frequency. No, you maintain your crown, you maintain your high vibration, all the while going through which fire you have to go through to grow, to ascend. It is for your greater good, so that you can have the life that you were destined to have here on earth now. And it's gonna take time. Nothing happens like that. It's gonna take time, but start. Look when you plant a tree. When you plant a plant, it starts in darkness. The seed is all the way at the bottom, in darkness, alone. And then it starts to grow roots. It starts to, oh, I can stretch, I can move. Oh, I can communicate. And then it starts to grow up. And then there's a breakthrough. The soil and the ground. And then maybe there's a stagnant period that looks like it's stagnant, but no, it's just more growth. Time for you to generate power, energy, wisdom, knowledge, for you to just come on up some more and get some leaves and grow your flower, whatever it is that you planted, whatever it was. But it takes time. And then at the end, it's beautiful. And it's just life. And you just keep feeding it good stuff, good water, good fertilizer. And it just continues to thrive and thrive and thrive and thrive. And you see the trees outside, the wind blows like a palm tree, just hurricanes, tornadoes, and you see them going left and right and whatever, and up and down and all around, and it don't break. It's right there, bending and going through it. But once the storm is done, it's still right there standing with this beautiful leaves coming back with the sun. That's you. That's me. But you gotta go through the process. You gotta love yourself enough to go through the process. You gotta believe. You have to have the discipline, the courage to go through the process. So that every time you walk into your celebrations, you're just a shining star, a shining bubble of love, of God. Just walking around here, just sprinkling God on everybody. Even on those who don't want it. even on those who don't accept you, even on those who don't see you, even on those who reject you, even on those who put you down. That don't, just because they do all of that, it don't change who you are. It don't change who you are. You put in the work. You chose you. You made choices to make you chosen. So however somebody else may feel or treat you has nothing to do with you. The only thing that got to do with you is you. The work you do, what you do, how you do it, when you do it. That's the only thing that got to do with you. How you respond to those people or those things. That's the only thing that has to do with you. And the way you respond to that is you don't respond. Because it has nothing to do with you. If you know that you are working, operating out of love, authenticity, peace, harmony, nothing to do with you at all. And even in though, when you put in the work, you come out so powerful, so energetically changed, literally, that you're able to speak and maybe give a word or shed some light on someone who is being negative. Not all the time, because some people don't even deserve it. And that sounds really bad. But when someone is disrespectful, does not respect boundaries, does not respect your existence or who you are, they don't deserve to have you in their energy. And they don't deserve for you to even give them that little piece of light. You just walk away and let them learn, just like you did. You had to figure it out, that you had to sit down with yourself and put in work. So sometimes it just gotta be that way. Just like God does with us. We and our angels and our guides, we get little clues here and there, people popping in and out of our lives, telling us, showing us, giving us little clues. That's God through them. And you just don't see it. You just don't see it until one day you're like, oh. That's how my spiritual awakening started. Part of it. Like that's how it started, like me recognizing. I started to see my birthday every day, everywhere. Like I would see my birthday every day, everywhere. I would see my birthday on a clock, on a time, on a license plate, all the time. I would just see it and I would be like, oh my gosh, that's like I'm always seeing my birthday. And it was like a long time, like a year, I feel, or more. I don't know. I don't even have a concept of time anymore, guys. Like, I don't even know anymore. Because I feel like I've been working for this moment my entire life. My entire life has brought me to this moment, so that I can be relatable, so I can be able to help. But that's how it started. I would see my birthday everywhere. And then I would start saying it out loud. Yo, just watch. You're gonna see. I see my birthday. Like, look at the time. Look at the clock. You see the clock? Look at the. Do you see the license plate? Do you see? Look, I would start pointing it out and making people look at it. You see? Dang, I'm just seeing it everywhere. That means something. And I would do that for a whole year. And then once I got it, once I woke up, and I was working with myself. I was already working within and going like healing and doing all of that, I just didn't have the spiritual awakening part of it. I was working on myself without knowing that it was already spiritual work that I was doing. And then next thing you know, once I had that breakthrough and like a spiritual awakening, like, oh, once I like was out of the matrix, and I was like, oh, I see things for what they are and who they are. I was like, whoa. And I'm like, oh, everything is really not real but real. Everything is really not real except me and you. That's it. And even that, this is like just a physical body. It's just a hologram. We're really just energy, spirits. Oh my gosh. And then I started to see all the times to this day. Sometimes like I would have like a headache, like, oh my gosh, or nauseous, because I would see it so long and so many times. Just all the numbers. 555, 1111, 143, like, and every time I see 143, I'll be like, I love you too! I love you too! I love you too! 222, 444, I was just, look, like right now, 212, I would just always see angel numbers, 1212, 1111, like, and now I know. Now I know. And I want the same for you. That is why I'm doing these videos. That is why I'm making this video of love, from love, to love you. I want you to have what I have and more. I want you to have everything that is your birthright. Whatever assignment you took on when you were born, whatever your purpose is, I want you to find that and live it out. Because you'll be fully happy, fully full of joy, emotionally fulfilled, needing of nothing and no one but yourself. That's it. And source is inside of you. God is within you. God is you and you are God. He's inside of you. That's all that you need. And once you reach that timeline, that limits, that part in your spirituality, you'll see. Damn, I was so desperate. You'll see how thirsty you was for no reason, because you wasn't giving yourself no water. You wasn't drinking from your fountain. You wasn't filling your fountain. You wasn't feeding yourself with love, compassion, joy. You were trying to find it in somebody else and giving it to somebody else and somebody's else. Like me. Just desperate. I cannot even relate to that person anymore. And that's what I want for you. I want you to be reborn, a rebirth. Die and come back to life the way you should be. Love. Love always feels good. Even when it's uncomfortable, love feels good. Like when a person can't be loved because they're so closed off or can't accept a compliment. I used to could not accept a compliment. Oh, it feels so awkward. I would have to give something back, give another compliment, not just thank you, you're right. No. Even when you feel uncomfortable, love still feels good. Why? Because you feel uncomfortable in the moment, or the person who is blocked off, they feel uncomfortable in the moment. But as soon as the person walks away or the situation has gone away and they're by themselves, they'll think about it. And you're like, Dad, that person thought this and that about me. Or Dad, that person was like really nice. Why? It's a good feeling. Because that's essentially who you are. But you've forgotten. Wake up. Wake up, guys. New earth is here. There's a new timeline. There has been a shift in the world. Wake up. Remember who you are. Find your purpose. You're worth it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Or is that CoverGirl? I don't know. But you're worth it. You're worth it. You're worth it. You're worth it. The people around you are worth having the best version of you. Your children are worth having the best version of you. There's power inside of you. Ignite it. Find it. Find that spark. And even if it's find it. Because each day is just going to get better, stronger, and then it's just going to stay lit. It's just going to stay lit. And the next thing you know, you're not even going to be able to be around certain people because they can't stand it. Oh my gosh. And that's not your problem. All that does is make your life even easier. Oh, this is not for me. You go where you're supposed to be. Because if you stay there, you're uncomfortable. You're going to start vibrating from a low frequency. You're going to be disrespecting yourself. You're going to be disloyal to yourself. Being around people who you don't even align with. For what? That's how powerful you're going to be. That your energy is just going to be already there. And when you walk somewhere, people going to let you know they can't stand your ass. And you got to go. And what you're going to do, you're going to turn around and go where you're supposed to be. And be happy and thrive. And what happens to them and whether they watching or not don't matter to you. Because it don't exist. What's not for you, what's not aligned with you, doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I love you guys. I want the best for you guys. I want your best version for you. So, during this holiday season, enjoy yourself. Love yourself. When you're getting ready, make sure, and if you got kids, give them some food, give them some snacks, give them something to entertain them so you could take a nice shower, loving yourself, lotioning yourself up. Doing your hair, doing your makeup, if you wear makeup, putting on your jewelry and your clothes, and just looking at yourself like, Mami, tú estás buena. That translates to, Mami, you look good. Papi, you look good. You beautiful. You're handsome. You're wanted. You're needed. You are love. You're charming. You are a joy. You are a gift to this world. You make people's heart smiles. And then you go, after you do that, oh, you're gonna feel so good. And then you go get your kids ready, and then you're gonna go to your celebration, like, hey, I'm here, what's up? Or you don't do that, if that's not you. That's how I am. But if that's not you, you just go and you just show up in your highest self, and however you want to show up, and you just show up out of love, and you just let that exude out of you. And whenever you are being kind of ticked off, you go to a bathroom, you go to a hallway, or right there if you have to. You just close your eyes and you just take 3 deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, in through your nose, out through your mouth, deep breaths. And you just, I'm returning to myself. I am worthy. I am love. Excuse me. That has nothing to do with me. I am detached from negativity. Period. Period. And then you just open your pretty little eyes back up and you don't even acknowledge it because it didn't happen. It has nothing to do with you. Because you're operating out of love. What you do? And you just enjoy the rest of the night. That's it. That's it. And you smile, and you make sure you laugh, and you make sure you dance, and you make sure you twirl around. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your family and your friends. Loving them. Accepting them the way that they are and who they choose to be today. Okay? You want people to accept you. You want people to love you. You want people to respect you and your boundaries. Well, you need to start with you and do that right back. Whether it's they make you uncomfortable or not. That's who they want to be. Stop. I love you. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for listening. This is today's message. Enjoy your celebrations. Bye.